The immigration fight. Today, President Trump was trying to focus attention on immigrants who commit crimes. KPIX 5 political reporter Melissa Caen brings us up to date. Melissa?
Yeah, it was a day of dueling displays by both the president and Democrats. But by the end of the day, lawmakers weren't any closer to a solution.
Where is the media outrage?
Standing with parents whose children have been killed by undocumented immigrants, President Trump once again said Congress should pass tougher immigration laws.
Where is the condemnation of the Democrat sanctuary cities that release violent criminals into our communities and then protect them?
He also repeated the claim that Democrats want open borders, which allows in criminals.
They don't want to discuss, they don't want to hear, they don't want to see, they don't want to talk about.
Today, Republicans had to delay a vote on an immigration reform bill in the House because they couldn't get enough support within their own party. The president's response? A tweet that, quote, Republicans should stop wasting their time on immigration until after we elect more senators and congressmen and women in November.
What must that sound like?
Meanwhile, California lawmakers are trying to focus attention on those still held in detention facilities while either criminal charges or asylum claims are processed.
The gentleman is in breach of quorum.
Congressman Ted Lieu, a Democrat who represents Santa Monica, broke House rules today to play a recording that was reportedly obtained inside a detention center where illegal immigrant children are being housed away from their parents.
Where 2,300 babies and kids in detention facilities were ripped away from their parents. I think the American people need to hear this.
My heart is broken.
Here in California, Senator Kamala Harris toured the Otay Mesa Immigration Facility in San Diego and spoke with women being held there.
These mothers have given testimony that are a story of a human rights abuse being committed by the United States government.
Now, CBS News could not independently verify if the audio played on the House floor is genuine. And the GOP compromise bill would provide for $25 billion for the president's border wall. It would end family separation at the border and fix DACA so the Dreamers are protected from deportation.
All right, well, the government is scrambling to find places to put immigrant families, and one site it's considering is the Concord Naval Weapons Station. A draft memo by the U.S. Navy outlines plans to construct tent cities at the abandoned airfield. It could hold up to 47,000 immigrants. Again, this is not a for sure thing. The memo describes the tent housing as temporary and austere. Now, some young immigrants are already at a facility in Pleasant Hill. The Southwest Key program contracts with government agencies to operate as a temporary shelter for immigrant youth who've entered the country illegally. It's relatively small, only 30 beds.
It's for undocumented minors who are being processed through the federal immigration system, and they're typically here for 30 to 60 days.
The nonprofit that runs the facility says on its website it does not support separating families at the border.